All right, so I've continued adding beads onto mine. So I have some at the end of the tassels as well as in the web here. Now what I'm gonna do is start putting in feathers. So for my feathers, I could have some hanging down here. So let's say one is coming out of this strand. So I'm gonna do a line, and that's gonna be like that vein that's inside of a feather. So I've gotta do another line to show the other side of it. But then one side's gonna be darker. So if you'll notice, I'm putting a shadow on the side that matches where the shadows on those beads are. And then I can use lines to create the effect of those hair-like things that come out of the feather, the little follicles there. So then I'll come around this side. And to get sort of a 3D effect with that, I want to think, well, one side should be the light side, one side should be the dark side. So you can try putting white color pencil in places. That doesn't always show up on top of other colors, but it is contrasting with the red enough. But then if I go in and I add some of these lines on this side using the black, that automatically makes it seem like that side is darker by creating those shades of red there. So I'm going to continue that. I'm going to add some feathers to the side, I think, so I could try doing different colors. So maybe over here, I'm going to have a green one to sort of balance out this red one. So I'm going to start with that vein thing that's in the middle part and look to something nearby that has a shadow. There's a shadow, so this is going to become the dark side of it. And then I will use the green to create the actual feather effect here. So you notice I didn't draw a shape and color it in. I'm actually making the shape by having these lines overlap one another. I'm gonna make observations about where my darker values are nearby. So the shadow's on this side of the vein and this side of the hoop. So I'm going to add those darker lines on that same corresponding side of the green. So you're gonna keep working on yours. I'm gonna keep working on mine. So I'm gonna have more feathers coming out of the beads here, creating the dark side, and then using a color that I think works. Maybe I'll repeat that green color over here with the red. So I like the contrast they show between each other. Make that a little longer. And this one I'm having run off the page. But then going in and creating the dark side effect. All right, so I'm working on mine. You guys are working on yours. I look forward to seeing what you send me.